Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services, make your event Pro Style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Go for lunch, frequent supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza.
Hi, my name is Marshall Kanam. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. It's time to make sure your holiday gifts arrive on time and unbroken. It's why at the UPS store we offer our pack and ship guarantee. We can pack, ship, insure your item, and get it there on time. 100% guaranteed. If anything were to happen, you're covered, and so is your package. So ship away for the holiday. For the finest in packing and shipping, the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First...
For Minot State University Beavers hockey.
For Matt Plum. Matt Plum could have a breakaway. Here's Matt Plum. Scores! Matt Plum with his first of the season. The Beavers lead 1-0. Now he's going to take a lap around. Boy, is this guy ever fun to watch. Austin Yano takes a shot. Scores! Yano! It finds a way through. And the Beavers lead 2-0.
This broadcast on the Pro Style Production Network is made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, the Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services.
Eric Bola for the captain for the Beavers. Flom, centering feed for Retlock. Retlock shoots, scores! It's in the top corner! Retlock, what a shot! Now, Craig Fournier. Blake Fournier, shot off the post, Gated scores! Dylan Gates makes it 5-0 Beavers. Brett Lau gives it for Fournier. Fournier, Lau! Oh, what a move, what a goal! Fournier sets it up for Matt Flum, and Matt Flum just got an early Christmas present.
It's time for the MSU Beavers Hockey Planet Pizza pregame show. Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location, has been serving the Magic City for over 20 years.
Outball, Dylan Johnson comes out with a puck. Dylan Johnson, toe drag, backhand scores! Dylan Johnson, what a move! 2-0 as Briscoe jumps over. Brooks, Deke scores! What a move by Derek Brooks! The backhand to the forehand, and it's 5-1 Beavers.
Let's go to the ice with the voice of the Beavers, all the way from Estevan, Saskatchewan. Here's Blake Friars.
Minot State University women's hockey team is set for their home opener here on a 1 o'clock matinee start against the visiting Assiniboine Community College. I'm Blake Friars. This is the Planet Pizza pregame show. We're about 11:50 away from the introductions and the anthems. The Beavers have had a little bit of a layoff. They've been off for about a week and a half now. They started the season same as the men's hockey team in Colorado against a Division I opponent, and they came away with a 3-0 sweep, including a big one, 15-3 against Colorado State University. And the Beavers, you know, they've been waiting. You know, I was talking to Coach Ryan Miner. The girls have been waiting for this day for a while, and today they get a chance to start off on the right foot at home. Last year they were good at home. Shelby Tornado was one of the best goalies in the country. They bring in some freshmen. Haley Wickham is off to a good start to the season. She's got 3 points in 3 games. Nadia Keenan got her first of the season. She went a long stretch of play without a goal last year, so it's nice to see her start off good. Kennedy Schmidt, also a freshman. She's got 2 points in 3 games. The biggest difference for the Beavers this year is 4 of the 5 defensemen are freshmen. Bronwyn Bjarnson, 3 games played. And then you got Brooke Mead, who was the captain for Assiniboine Community College. She comes over as a transfer. Assiniboine Community College is only a 2-year program, so she graduated from there, and now she's in Minot State. Clarissa Lewis is also a freshman. Cassidy Enns is a freshman, and Gabby Wignes is the only returning defenseman from last year's team. Up front, you know, you got Mackenzie Balog, who got the MVP of the season last year. She's off to a wicked start, 10 points in the first 3 games. And newest captain, Sammy Jo Henry, 3 games played, 8 points, 6 goals. So those two is a pretty deadly 1-2 punch up the middle. We'll take a break and we will hear from head coach Ryan Miner and see what he had to say before the start of this game. This is Beavers Hockey on the Beaver Radio Network.
First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places.
It's time for the Elevation Coaches Corner. Elevation, located at the Minot Country Club and open to the public 7 days a week. Elevate your game at Elevation. Now back to the ice for the Elevation Coaches Corner.
Welcome back inside the Elevation Coaches Corner. I'm Blake Friars. I'm joined by head coach of the women's hockey team, Ryan Miner. Miner, thanks for some time this afternoon.
Thanks for having me. You guys played 3 Division I opponents to start the season. How big is that for your team to start the season?
Well, it's definitely a test. Last season we started off the season against Minnesota, another D1 team, basically to see where we're at. We've been on the ice since the end of August, and like I said again, it was a test to kind of see where we're at and what we need to improve on. But we came out of the weekend on top, and definitely a lot of positives. But again, there's still some stuff that we saw that we need to work on, which we prepared for this weekend.
You brought in some freshmen. What have you liked from their efforts so far?
Our biggest thing is our D. 4 out of our 5 defensemen this year are freshmen. Definitely their physicality and their puck awareness, just being able to move the puck up the ice. And then we have a couple freshman forwards who have been able to get some points for us so far.
With such a freshman back end, how big is it to have a backstopper like Shelby Tornado back there?
Well, it's great to have Shelby back. No matter the situation in a game, we always know that she's going to stop 95% of the shots. You can't always be perfect, but when she's in net, we trust her, we're confident, and we know that if they put up 30 shots a game, 30, 40 shots a game, we should only expect a goal or 2.
You got ACC today for the first of 2 games. What do you got to do to get a win today?
Really, it's going to be how hard we work. I mean, we know our systems. We've prepared for it. It's just if we work hard and win those battles, that's definitely going to put us on top.
Thanks, Coach. Best of luck today.
Thanks.
When we return to the Planet Pizza pregame show, we'll break down the keys to a Beaver victory.
Bang.
That will wrap the Planet Pizza pregame show. We'll now turn it over to Nick Hallberg for the in-game announcements and the anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MSU Beavers.
Don't waste your time, TikToks, eternity, and these breathes alive. Take a
Welcome to the ice, the Assiniboine College Cougars. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Base Arena Pepsi Rink for this afternoon's women's college hockey matchup that features the visiting Assiniboine College Cougars and your Minot State University Beavers. First, let's meet the starting lineup for the Cougars. Starting at goal number 1, Marley Quisville. On defense, number 7, Mariah McHugh. On defense, number 16, Haley Anderson. Starting at center, number 17, Carly Frederick.
bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America.
Thank you to Nick Hallberg for those pregame show. First period is just on the horizon here in Minot State. The women's, their home opener. Started the season 3-0. Shelby Tornado is off to an excellent start. 2-0 on the season. 1.47 goals against average. 9.41 save percentage.
Are there any Assiniboine College Cougars fans with us this afternoon?
Marley Coos now in for the Cougars. They're set to drop the puck here as Wickham wins the draw back to Enns. Enns gets it up for Lewis, and Lewis chips it up for Wickham. The Beavers are offside the line. Quick whistle 9 seconds in. It's going to be quick for the Beavers to get shots on net early. I mean, if you get shots on net, you know, test the goalie early. See if you can get a quick one by her. Wickham into the draw. She wins it again. This time it comes to Christensen. Christensen gets back to the captain, McHugh. McHugh gets pressured by Sammy Joe Henry. And Anderson gets it to McHugh, and the Cougars try to get out of their zone. High off the glass and up to Christensen. Christensen looking for Frederick, but Lewis and Sammy Joe Henry intercept that scoring opportunity. Anderson chips it in deep, and the Cougars start a line change. Lewis stops behind her net. Gives it up for Brianna Bergeron. Toe drags around her man. And it comes to number 4, Steph Jones. Jones now in for the Cougars. Shipped up the wall by Enns. The two battle along the half wall for the puck as Vanessa Grimstad is out there for her first shift. It comes to Bergeron. Bergeron can't get it out, but it goes to Clarissa Lewis. Now Enns. Enns looking for Grimstad, and she picks up the puck. She walks around McIntosh. She controls behind the net. She gets hit in the corner, no call. And the puck goes across to number 5, Alyssa Alderson. Here's Bjarnson. Bjarnson goes to Grimstad. Grimstad looking for some room, takes a shot, she scores! Found some room under the 5-hole of Kisnell. And the Beavers are on the board, not even 2 minutes into the hockey game. Like they say, just put pucks on net and see what happens. That's what Grimstad did right there. And she picks up her 4th goal of the season already, 8th point. And the Beavers are off and running. Beavers respond with a Wickham line. She wins the draw. Sammy Joe Henry is intercepted by Alderson. Alderson controls behind the net. Bjarnson will pick up an assist on that also, as she was the one that fed Grimstad on the half wall. Brooke Mead, the former Cougar, gets it to Bjarnson. And here's Sammy Joe Henry at the puck. She can't get it deep though, as Pascal turns it over to Bergeron. Here's Brianna Bergeron, cuts her way through, fires a backhand, and the goalie will let it go over to McHugh. The defenseman for the Cougars takes a stop behind the net and gets hooked in front, and the goalie's going to take no chances. Quinnessel's going to cover up. Not Quinnesel, it's Hughes now. Hughes now, yeah. Mackenzie Ballog in to take the draw. She's out there with Bethan Gowdy and Vanessa Grimstad. She can't win the draw though, as it goes across to number 16, Healy Anderson. That's going to be tipped. It's going to be no icing as Lewis is back for the Beavers. Christensen all over her as Ballog finds Grimstad. It goes back to the point. It hops over Bodie's stick, and Grimstad's going to win the race. That's going to be a penalty for the Beavers as Ballog goes out front and the Cougars touch up. And the Beavers are going to get their first man advantage of the afternoon. Haley Anderson's going to go off for body contact.
Penalty was called on Cougar skater number 16, Haley Anderson. 2 minutes, body checking.
Samuel Henry in to take the draw. She wins it back for Enns. Enns goes across for Balog. She mans the point over Joe Henry, fires a shot. That's stopped by Kuznel. Cougars get it all the way down the ice as McIntosh fires that 200 feet. Enns goes back for Balog as the Beavers set up on the power play. They can't get it through center though. As McIntosh fires it down the ice, the Beavers have to regroup again. And stops behind the net as the Beavers start the breakout. Here's Balog. Mackenzie Balog, MVP of last year's season. She finds Henry. Sammy Jo Henry goes down low for Lewis. Lewis comes out of the corner. Finds Enns. Enns, one-timer! Stopped by Kuznel. 16-12 to go. Shelby Tornado yet to face a shot. The Beavers lead 5-0 in that department. Wickham in to take the draw on the power play. She wins it through Grimstad. Grimstad toe drags around. Comes to Bergeron. Back to Bjarnason. Bjarnason, back door for Grimstad. Backhands off the outside of the post. Here's Grimstad now. Comes out on the half wall. Looking for options. Goes down low for Wickham. Wickham up top for Bjarnason. Bjarnason lets one go. It's blocked. Grimstad takes a shot. She scores. Grimstad's got her second of the afternoon, and it's 2-0 Minot State. Fifth of the season, second of the game. 15:47 to go in the first period. 6-0 are the shots and 2-0 is the score. Grimstad always seems to find herself in the right area, and she has twice already this afternoon. It's paid good dividends for the Beavers. McIntosh looks to go up the wall for Denby. Denby trying to give chase as Doherty is after it for the Beavers, or for the Cougars. Here's Enns. Enns fans on the pass attempt that Jones intercepts. Jones behind the net. Goes up top for McIntosh. McIntosh lets one go. It's tipped out front, and that one hit the post. That one stayed out. Hands were up in the air for the Cougars, but the goalie's best friend helped out Tornado right there. McIntosh goes back down low for Jones. Jones lets it go for Denby. Denby cycles for Doherty. Doherty, Anderson down to pinch, and McIntosh holds it in for the Cougars. Ends. The defenseman for the Beavers controls behind her net, looking for Wigness, and Keenan gets it through center, and the Cougars are back in the neutral zone. Here's Anderson. Haley Anderson walking in, fires a shot, blocked by Enns. Enns goes across for Gabby Wigness. Gabby Wigness, the only returning defenseman on this Beavers team. The rest of the four are freshmen. Enns gets it up for Kennedy Schmidt. Kennedy Schmidt out there with Beth Ann Gowdy. Gowdy gets it to Grimstad, looking for the hat trick. Controls on the half wall. Down low for Gowdy. The two cycle and do a give and go. Blair Bodie intercepts that pass and tried to get it into the Beavers zone, but the puck went into the Cougars bench, and we'll have a face-off right in front of them in the neutral zone. Almost at a 2-1 scores. The Cougars nearly cut the lead in half, but hit the post. Goes across for Danielle Pascal. Pascal looking for Tosh in the middle. It's intercepted by Sammy Jo Henry. Haley Wickham getting pressured by Pascal. Goes to the point. Lewis lets it go. Steered aside by Kuznel. Here's Wickham behind the net. Haley Wickham up top. Clarissa Lewis across for Henry. That's intercepted by McHugh, and Enns holds it in. Sammy Jo Henry lets it go for Bergeron. Bergeron behind the net. Cycles down low, and it comes to the captain, Henry. Henry finds Wickham. Wickham controls. It's a 1-on-2 in the corner as she's waiting for some help. Brooke Mead, the former Cougar, the captain last year. A transfer to Minot State. Cougar fell on the puck, and they're going to blow it down. That's number 13, Rachel Charles. Balog, Grimstad, and Gowdy out there for the Beavers. She'll line up against Denby. Here's Brooke Mead. Goes down low for Gowdy, but Anderson's going to jump in front, intercept that. She's looking for deep partner Erica McIntosh, but Balog holds it in. Balog wearing her familiar number 15 that she wore back when she played for the Kipling Royals. She was number 3 in her first 3 years as a Beaver. It's going to be a penalty to Minot State. It's going to be 2 minutes for tripping. Looks like Grimstad is going to sit for 2 or less for tripping, and she doesn't like the call. So the Cougars will look to cut the lead in half as Frederick, Jones, and Christensen will be out on the power play up front. McHugh and Haley Anderson, the captain with the puck now. Here's Mariah McHugh. Goes across for Christensen. Christensen takes a shot that's blocked by Enns. And Jones gets it back to Christensen. Up top to McHugh. McHugh waiting for traffic to form in front. She goes across. Here's Christensen. Back to McHugh. She takes a shot. That goes wide. Here's Jones behind the net. Jones goes up top to Anderson. Anderson across to McHugh. McHugh getting pressured by Wickham. She goes over to Christensen. Christensen's got some room to shoot. Instead, she holds on the half wall. Down low. Here's Frederick out front. Looking for Anderson. The puck found her, but she couldn't pull the trigger. Lewis clears it out just through center, and the Cougars have to regroup. McHugh getting pressured by Wickham, and she's going to force her all the way back behind her net. Bergeron's going to head off on a change. She's going to be replaced by Sammy Jo Henry. Here's Anderson. Going to take it into the zone for the Cougars. She drops. Off the bench is Alderson. And the puck went high and wide. Brooke Mead getting pressured by Anderson. And Denby behind the net. Beavers doing a good job killing this penalty off. About 30 seconds to go. It comes to number 4, Bjarnason. She's got a 2-on-1 shorthanded with Sammy Jo Henry going to the net. Bjarnason fires a shot, and Kuznel will cover up. 21 seconds to go in the first period. The Beavers lead 2-0. 10:53 to go. Shots on goal are 8-1 Minot State. Balog in to take the draw against Tosh. Tosh wins the draw, back to McIntosh. Tosh and McIntosh. A little bit of a tongue twister there. And it goes across to number 6, Blair Bodie. She can't get it deep, and the Beavers are about back at even strength. McIntosh across, looking for Alderson, and that's intercepted. Grimstad out of the box, 1-on-3. She hits the brakes and cycles down low for Balog to chase after. She wins the race against McIntosh and looking for Gowdy up front. She goes back down low to Grimstad. Grimstad is cut off by number 9, Tosh. Balog up to the point. Ends. Lets one go through traffic. That got tipped by Grimstad and wide. Nathan Gowdy back for Wigness, and that's intercepted by, that's number 8, Lauren Blight. She takes a shot as Shelby Tornado has no problem with that one, and she'll cover up. 9:53 to go in a 2-0 game for Minot State. Comes back to Anderson. Anderson shoots, blocked by Bergeron as McHugh races to hold it in. She's looking for Christensen, but Enns is over there quickly, and she cuts it off. She's looking for Henry, and now it comes to the assistant captain, Carly Frederick. Beavers are going to get another power play, or the penalty kill, as it looks like it's going to be Haley Wickham going off for high sticking. The Beavers will be tasked with killing another penalty here as Balog and Grimstad, Bjarnason and Gabby Wignes out there on the penalty kill. Here's McHugh. Cougars trying to get it set up again. Here's Anderson. McHugh. McHugh looking up front, and that one was tipped wide by Alderson. Alderson with another shot. That goes wide as Grimstad is pressured by Denby. Denby across for McHugh. McHugh takes his shot. Stuyport Tornado. The rebound's there, but she couldn't cover up, and Alex Tosh controls for the Cougars. Brooke Mead trying to get it out. She's pressured by Tosh. And number 15, Alyssa Alderson, is there too. Comes back for Anderson. Anderson lets it go for McHugh. McHugh turns, looking for Anderson. She holds it in. Anderson across. Grimstad almost had a breakaway shorthanded. Already got 2 today. All over McHugh. As McHugh is flushed from out behind her net. The captain with speed now. She's into the zone. Protects the puck. Drives the net. Goes around the net now. Waiting for some options for her team on the power play. 46 seconds to go. She goes to the point. Here's Frederick with a shot. Stuyport Tornado. Rebound is there, but Enns is there before the Beavers are cleared out of danger. Here's Bodie. Bodie for Frederick. She chops it down low for Jones, but Enns is there for the Beavers. Here's Jones. Controls behind the net. Looking for Bodie, but that hit the referee. Frederick controls. Goes up for Bodie. Bodie out front for Christensen, but Sammy Joe Henry is there for the Beavers. Here's Bodie. Bodie across. McIntosh takes a shot. That puck had eyes, but couldn't find the net. Beavers are back at full strength. Cougars are 0 for 2 on the power play. Enns across, looking for Wickham. She finds her. Here's Wickham, cuts it into the middle, and Bodie is going to pick off that passing opportunity. Number 11, Erica McIntosh finds Charles. Charles back for McIntosh, and she goes across for Bodie. It's intercepted. Here's Bjarnason. Bjarnason fires a shot off of the right toe of Kuznel. Bodie gets it down low for number 11, Erica McIntosh. McIntosh can't get it out as Balog off the bench holds it in. Gowdy is going to pressure Bodie. Bodie is flushed out the other side. She finds McIntosh, but Balog is there to intercept yet again. Bodie's going to try the other side, but Gowdy intercepts, and now Balog comes to help her out. Balog has it behind that. Up front, scores! Vanessa Grimstad on a beautiful pass by Balog, and Grimstad's got a natural hat trick. It's 3-0 Minot State. Excellent start at home here for Vanessa Grimstad. She's already got 6 goals and 10 points. She's now tied with Mackenzie Balog for the team lead in points. You know, that just shows the vision by Mackenzie Balog. You know, she picked that puck up from Gowdy behind the net and didn't hesitate to throw it out front. She knew Vanessa Grimstad was backdoor she had a tap in right there, and Ryan Minor's got to be really pleased with his team's effort here in the first period. The Cougars call a timeout, try to get things back on track here. This is not the start the Cougars wanted at all. Cougars are ranked number 3 last year. Minot State was ranked number 2, so the teams were pretty close last year. And, you know, the Beavers just got to keep shooting the puck. I mean, they got 3 goals on 10 shots. And Kuznell's had a couple big saves with the pad, but, you know, Beavers are coming at them in waves, and the Cougars are pressuring the D. They're forcing the D to turn over pucks, and that is translated into goals for the Beavers. Here's Christensen off the timeout. Christensen looking to go out front to the assistant captain. That one is gloved down by Tornado. Her 7th shot, 7th save of the afternoon. Wickham finds Gabby Wignes. She gets over the red and gets it deep. Sammy Jo Henry will give chase. Ely Anderson, the assistant captain, chips it up. Looking for Frederick, but Sammy Jo Henry and Bergeron are there for the Beavers. Comes out front as that hopped over Wickham's stick. And Lauren Blight controls for the Cougars into the Beavers zone. Drops it back. Lets it go from the point. And a shot for the Cougars is blocked in front. Here's Frederick. Controls, passes out front, nobody home. Anderson down to pinch, holds it in. Down low for Frederick. Frederick looking to go up front for Blight, but that pass was intercepted by Enns. Here's Brianna Bergeron, the Minot, North Dakota native. She dances her way through, finds Wickham as the Beavers are looking for more. That shot is steered aside by Kuznell, and Grimstad tried to get fancy there with a toe drag and is intercepted by Anderson. Clarissa Lewis, fresh off the bench, is going to take a skate. She's going to skate in, dances her way through. She looked like she got hooked down. No call. Balog with the puck, controls. Goes down low for Grimstad, but she wasn't anticipating that as Anderson is quickly there and finds Charles. Charles now gets it up for Bodie. Bodie for Pascal. Pascal dumps it in and heads off on a change as the Beavers and the Cougars both are rotating 5 defense. Bodie gets it deep. The Cougars are on a delayed offside. They tag up and we play on. Gowdy across looking for Grimstad, but the Beavers are going to be forced to regroup. The 2 collide in the corner. That's Bjarnason as Balog gets a nice give and go from Gowdy, and they're off to the races. Mackenzie Balog looking to dance her way through. Protects the puck with one end on her stick. Tries to go down low for Grimstad, but that's intercepted by the captain, McHugh. McHugh finds Christensen. Christensen down the wing. Good play there by Enns. That's steered aside by Tornado. And there's going to be another tripping penalty coming up to Cassidy Enns. The Cougars will get their 3rd power play of the afternoon. So far, they're 0 for 2. 3:37 to go in the first period. The Beavers lead 3-0. All 3 goals coming at the hands of Vanessa Grimstad. She's up to 6 goals on the season and 10 points. Henry in to take the draw against Frederick. Frederick wins it. Back for McHugh. McHugh over to Christensen. Christensen is pressured by Brooke Mead. Brooke Mead battling with Christensen and Frederick as the refs are going to let him play on, and it comes to Sammy Jo Henry. She's going to take a couple strides and fire it down the ice. Kuznell lets it go for Anderson, and Anderson's going to start the break looking for Frederick. She races to it, and Christensen jumps on it for the Cougars. Christensen down the wing, passes out front for Frederick, but that was a good anticipation there by Brooke Mead. And the Beavers clear down the ice. They start a line change. Wickham and Gowdy are out there up front on the penalty kill. Bjarnason and Wigness on the back end. Here's Denby. Denby controls behind the net. Denby finds Anderson. Anderson across to McIntosh. Now back for Alderson, and she fires a shot, and that goes wide. Anderson down for Denby. Denby controls of the half wall, back up for Anderson. Anderson fires a shot that's blocked by Wickham and gets out of the zone. Anderson goes across for McIntosh. 2:05 to go in the first period. Just under 20 seconds to go in the power play. Gowdy is going to play the point. Or at least she was for a second there. Now they're going to head off on a change. One more rush here for the Cougars before the defender ends. Gets back on the ice. Bodie finds Christensen. Christensen walks over the line. She loses the puck to Brooke Mead. And Brooke Mead finds Kennedy Schmidt. Kennedy Schmidt down the wing. He's got some speed. Kennedy Schmidt controls behind the net. She's intercepted by Bodie, and it comes up for Frederick. Frederick is pickpocketed by Balog, and it goes for Bodie. Behind the net, finds Sam Christensen. Christensen at the end of a shift, just going to dump it in deep. We got 1 minute to play in the first period. Schmidt across, turns it over. Fresh off the bench. That is number 19, Doherty. Doherty goes down low, out front. Doherty behind the net, she scores! That one must have been banked off of Tornado. We got caught off of her post. And with 44 seconds left in the first period, the Cougars are back within 2. A little bit of a broken play as Doherty and Charles shot the puck from a weird angle, and it found a way past Tornado.
Assiniboine College goal was scored by skater number 19, Aaron Doherty. Unassisted.
Doherty
That's Doherty
gets the goal for the Cougars, and with 30 seconds left, they're back within 2. Here's Frederick. Frederick with a weak shot on net, and Tornado steers that aside. Shots on goal now are pretty even, 11-10 in favor of Minot State. They lead this one 3-1. Wickham wins the draw, back for Wigness. Wigness gets it to Sammy Jo Henry. She finds Haley Wickham. Wickham gonna turn it over at the blue line. And with 14 seconds left, the Cougars might have time for one more rush here. Here is Charles. She fires a shot, gets it back, shoots again. Glove saved by Tornado. She'll hang on. We'll have one more face-off to the right of Tornado. Shots are 11 apiece. Doherty can't win the draw as Wigness is going to eat it. And the Beavers are going to lead 3-1 after the first period. Shots on goal are 11 apiece. And thanks to Vanessa Grimstad, the Beavers lead 3-1. We'll take a break and we'll be back for the Thrifty White Drug Intermission Report. This is Beavers Hockey, the Beaver Radio Network.
State University Beavers women's hockey would like to thank the following
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services. Make your event Pro Style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Systems go for lunch. Frequent supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza.
32. And Saskatchewan, without much going here in the opening quarter, gets the football back down 14.
I go back to a couple of games ago when
of the UPS
Winnipeg
here
Blue Bombers against Montreal started, and Edmonton started sending more pressure defensively.
At the UPS store, we offer
Richie Hall decided that he was going to get Adam Bighill and Javon Santos Knox more involved. I've seen 2 blitzes from the safety position from Taylor Loffer already here this afternoon. They're trying to get after
the holidays.
Zach
For the
Collaros in
finest
this
in
one.
packing and shipping, the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningson, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rings, and in the gym. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us in the FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
ProStyleProduction.com.
On second down,
this presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by
as Craig Rowe gets him.
Minot's Finest Collision Center.
And once again, Saskatchewan will have to punt.
And remember,
Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Minot State leads 3-1. This is the Thrifty White Jog and a mission report on Blake Friars. They get 3 goals from Vanessa Grimstad right off the bat. She gets her 4th, 5th, and 6th goal of the campaign early this season, up to 10 points already, tied for the lead, team lead. And Shelby Tornado let one squeak by her. That was Sam Christensen, who scored for the Cougars. The Beavers controlled most of that first period. Mackenzie Ballog and Sammy Jo Henry, good 1-2 punch on the first line and the second line. But that Ballog and Grimstad duo is one of the best duos in the nation. You know, Mackenzie Ballog won the MVP, like I mentioned, last year, and she's picked up right where she left off. She's in 3 games and a period, she's got 11 points already, 5 goals, 6 assists. So the Beavers' top 2 lines are producing again, and this is Brianna Bergeron's technically second semester as a Beaver. She came in the spring for her first semester as a Beaver. So this is for her first full year with the Beavers, and she's off to a good start too. She's got 4 points in her first 3 games, 3 goals. Haley Wickham, the freshman, 3 points. Also, Samuel Jo Henry, 8 points. She's got 6 goals. She had the team lead. Actually, she's tied with the team lead with Vanessa Grimstad with 6 each. We'll take another break, and we will have the second period action for you.
Triangle Bus Services, Capital City Door Services, Capital Harvey,
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services, make your event Pro Style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Planet Pizza. supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza.
I love
Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza.
Hi, my name is Marshall Knop. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. It's time to make sure your holiday gifts arrive on time and unbroken. It's why at the UPS store we offer our pack and ship guarantee. We can pack, ship, insure your item, and get it there on time. 100% guaranteed. If anything were to happen, you're covered, and so is your package. So ship away for the holiday. For the finest in packing and shipping, the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Vibetta Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Planet Pizza. All systems go for lunch. Frequent supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza.
I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
ProStyleProduction.com.
Beavers step onto the ice for the second period of action, just about set to go underway for the puck drop, the second period. Little update in the NHL. The Edmonton Oilers and the New York Rangers are deadlocked at 1 apiece. The Vegas Golden Knights and the Philadelphia Flyers are still deadlocked at 0-0. Just started the third period there. And the Ottawa Senators are up on the LA Kings 3-0 after one. They've been quite the surprise early in the season. I mean, they traded Eric Carlson. You know, for a team that was one goal away from the Stanley Cup 2 years ago against the Pittsburgh Penguins, lost in double overtime. They've had a significant downfall in Ottawa, and it's quite the mess right now, I must say. Time to drop the puck here for the second period. Wickham loses the draw to Frederick. It goes back into their zone, and Anderson is pressured by Sammy Jo Henry, and she forces Kuznel to cover up. Wickham remains out there for the draw. Sammy Jo Henry battles with McHugh. Bergeron. Bergeron goes down low for Sammy Jo Henry. She controls on the half wall. Looking to go down low for Bergeron again, but she's intercepted by Christensen. Christensen finds Blight. Blight down the wing is going to walk around Lewis, but ends is there to cover up for her. Wickham controls the puck, and the two battle, and it looks like, is it going to be Wickham or is it going to be Christensen? It's going to be Wickham off for holding. Could have gone either way there, but the Cougars are going to get their fourth power play. Cougars looking to use some momentum at the end of last period, as they scored with 44 seconds to go in the first. They come back within two, and they get another chance to get within one here on the power play. Ballon can't win the draw, goes back for Jones. Jones goes to McHugh. McHugh on the half wall to Jones, the two-play pitch and catch. Here is McHugh, goes across for McIntosh. McIntosh for Christensen. Back up for McIntosh, she can't find it now, she does, goes across to the captain. McHugh with a shot, high riser over the right shoulder of Shelby Tornado. Brooke Meade clears it all the way down the ice, and the Cougars have to regroup. McHugh, Grimstad and Balog up front. Brooke Meade and Bjarnason out on the point. Frederick gets it deep, but no Cougars are there. The Cougars in their own zone. They were ranked number 3 last year in the rankings. Here's McHugh. Dances her way in. The Cougars got two smooth skating defensemen, McHugh and Anderson. Speaking of Anderson, she hops over the boards on the second unit. Denby and Alderson behind the net. Here's Alderson with the puck. Looking to go up top to Bodie. Bodie across for Anderson. Anderson lets it go, and that goes wide of Tornado's glove side. Brooke Meade gets pressured behind the net by two Cougars. Looks like she's going to eat it along the wall and kill some more time off. About 24 seconds to go here in the power play. Alderson gets her out for Denby, and Bjarnason controls for the Beavers on the half wall again. Three Cougars trying to pry that puck loose as Anderson tries to shove it forward. And Bjarnason did a good job of killing some time there, and they get a whistle. Face-offs can remain in the Beavers zone, but only 6 seconds left for the penalty kill. Sammy Jo Henry goes forward on the draw, but she can't get it as it goes to Shelby Tornado, and Wickham will have to wait 1 second to come out of the box. They'll drop the puck, and the Beavers will be at full strength. Sammy Jo Henry gets high sticked, and the Beavers are going to get another power play. She got high sticked in the neck area.
Penalty was called on Assiniboine College skater number 10, Sam
Sam Christensen will sit for high sticking.
That's Christensen, the Cougars, 2 minutes high sticking. Hey, Beavers fans, your Beavers are on the first Western Bank and Trust
Wickham,
power play.
Bergeron, and Grimstad on the power play. Brooke Mead gets it to Bergeron. It's blocked in front by the captain, McHugh. Number 16, Healy Anderson, can't get it out as it comes to Bergeron, but it's too hot for her to handle. Tornado's going to stay in her net, and Charles is the lone girl back into the Beavers zone. She's pressured quickly by Brooke Mead, and she has the puck now. Brooke Mead goes across for Grimstad. If you're just joining us, you missed a lot. Grimstad's already got a hat trick. Grimstad dances his way through, finds Balog. Balog goes down low. Wickham back for Balog. Balog cycles up to Bjarnason. Bjarnason lets it go, takes a shot, pad save by Quinnesel. Wickham tries to find Grimstad out front. She's cross-checked in front by McIntosh. Wickham for Balog. Balog back for Wickham. The two run a give and go. Balog looking to go up front, but Charles steps in front to intercept. And they get it all the way down the ice. Here's Sammy Jo Henry, who drew the high sticking penalty a minute and a half ago. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Brooke Mead is going to find Balog. Balog having some trouble getting into the zone. The Beavers will have a chance for one more rush. Sammy Jo Henry picks it up from Brooke Mead. Here's Clarissa Lewis. Clarissa Lewis controls the puck down low. She's going to let it go for Sammy Jo Henry. Balog fires a shot. Tipped. He scores. I think that one went off of Gowdy or Haley Anderson in front, but nonetheless, it's 4-1 Beavers. It looks like that one went off of Haley Anderson, and that one's going to be credited to Mackenzie Balog. It'll be her 12th point of the season. She's up to 6 goals now. Number 15, Alyssa Alderson. They're saying that's from Gowdy from Clarissa Lewis, but Mackenzie Balog was the one that shot the puck, and it went off of a Cougar in front. That should be Mackenzie Balog's goal. In front for Keenan. Keenan can't get there. Goes across for McIntosh. McIntosh over to Pascal with a shot. That's blocked by number 7, Kennedy Schmidt. Kennedy Schmidt after it for the Beavers. Fires it on net. That's stopped and covered.
Opposite Motors brings you that MSU Beavers scoring.
By Kuznel.
Scoring the goal for the Beavers, number 12, Beth and Gowdy.
After the play, there's going to be a penalty to number 9, Alex Tosh. Wickham wins the draw for Brooke Mead. Mead to Grimstad. She gets it back at the point. Across. Bjarnason. Across. Brooke Mead fires a shot, tipped in front by Grimstad, and she controls on the half wall. She lifts the stick of Grimstad and gets it all the way down the ice.
Hey, Beavers fans, your Beavers are on a
Bjarnason.
Western
Leaves it for Grimstad, and Grimstad returns the favor. Here's Wickham. Wickham, the freshman, controls, hits the brakes, goes up top. Here's Bjarnason. Across for Mead. Mead with a shot, tipped, and that one almost went in off Bergeron. Bergeron cycles it down low for Wickham. Wickham. Now Henry, back to Wickham. She shoots, and that one is a pad save by Quincell. Mead couldn't keep it in. Sammy Jo Henry's going to now control for the Beavers power play. She takes a shot off of the arm of Kuznel. Lewis. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Bergeron. Cuts her way to the left side, now down low. Spins up top for Enns. Enns walks the line, finds Bergeron. Bergeron back to Enns. Enns across for Henry. She fires a shot. Carissa Lewis looking back door for Gowdy. Off the bench, but it goes back to the point. Here's Enns. Enns, Balog. Balog to Henry. Sammy Jo Henry walks in looking for a tip in front. That one went wide of the mark. Balog with a shot tipped in front. That puck almost found its way home. Enns can't stop that one with the stick, and that's going to do it. The Beavers are going to be 0 for 4 in the power play. Excuse me, they just scored in the power play, so they'll be 1 for 4. Gowdy controls for the Beavers, but she can't get it into Balog, and it's going to be up to Sam Christensen. Sam Christensen draws for Bodie. Bodie back for Christensen, who's the goal scorer for the Cougars. That puck went high and wide over Tornado's head, and the Beavers are going to look to get it out here with 11:40 to go in the second period. Beavers have added another one. It's 4-1. Alderson gets it deep, and Clarissa Lewis is back for the Beavers. Finds Nadia Keenan. She can't get it out as Jasmine Denby holds it in. But Keenan with some good hard work. She does get it outside the zone. Cougars tag up, and they're just on side. Takes a shot. Tornado with a rebound. Nice save in front. Denby. Denby controls behind the net. Up front. Takes a shot again. Tornado is going to take no chances, and she'll cover up with 11:07 to go in the second period. We got some more pushing and shoving after the whistle, and it looks like the Beavers are going to get going another power play here. Looks like it is number 15, Alyssa Alderson. She gets penalized. Are they going to even it up here, or is it going to be even?
Penalty was called on Assiniboine College skater number 15, Alyssa Alderson. 2 minutes roughing. That's Alderson of the Cougars.
Beavers going to go back to the power play. Bergeron, Wickham, and Grimstad. Bjarnason and Mead on the point.
Your Beavers are on the first Western Bank and Trust power play.
Wickham wins the draw. Bergeron goes back for Bjarnason. The Beavers get set up here. Here's Grimstad. Grimstad goes off of the glass, down low for Wickham, but that's cut off by McHugh. Anderson gets it as far as center, or as far as the blue line. Bjarnason goes down low for Wickham. Bjarnason lets it go from the point. Glove save by Kuznel.
Beavers fans, we need some noise in this place.
Wickham on the draw. She wins it back for Bjarnason. Bjarnason across for Bergeron. Now controlled down low for Wickham. Went off of a skate right to Grimstad. Grimstad out front looking for Wickham, but the Cougars split the defense and go all the way down the ice. Tornado with the paddle down, stops that one and leaves it for Brooke Mead. Grimstad. Grimstad for Bergeron. Brooke Mead for Bergeron. Down low. Wickham and Bergeron battle down low. Bjarnason holds it in for the Beavers. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Bjarnason holds it in just onside. She goes down low for Grimstad. Grimstad cutting in front, shoots! And that's stopped by the goaltender, Kuznel. As Grimstad shot that one while falling, still got a good scoring chance off. Henry wins the draw, kicks it up to her stick, and finds Balog. Balog across on the half wall for Henry. Balog lets it go, fires a shot that's blocked in front, and Frederick clears all the way down the ice for the Cougars. Enns gets back in a hurry, one more rush here for the Beavers. Sammy Jo Henry finds Balog. Balog down the wing. Dumps it in deep for Lewis to go after. Lewis is going to go down low for Gowdy, but Gowdy lets it go for Sammy Jo Henry. Sammy Jo Henry up for Balog. The Beavers can't convert on the power play. Shot by Henry. Went back for Enns. And Gowdy is looking back door as Lewis lets it go for the point. And that's going to be tipped into the glove of Kuznel. .8:54 to go here in the second period. Wickham digs in to take the draw against Denby. Alderson holds it in. Wickham can't keep it in as Kennedy Schmidt is out there for the Beavers. She can't get it deep. As that kept in? No, it's not by Anderson. Anderson controls. Her and McHugh switch spots. Back to Anderson. She's intercepted by Keenan, but the Cougars keep control of the puck. Here's Charles trying to escape her way around of a Beaver defense. Tornado stops it behind the net. Bjarnason looking for Keenan, but that went through her skates. And it's rifled back in for the Cougars. Gabby Wignes intercepts that chance, and Kennedy Schmidt gets it to Wickham. Wickham is battling with Charles. The delayed offside, now they're all caught up. And Wickham's gonna head off on a change. Balog out there along with Grimstad. Wignes, the only returning defense out of the 5 from last year. Grimstad gets tripped up. Now she controls again. And it comes across for Alex Tosh. Tosh looking for Denby, but that was read well by Brooke Mead. Lewis stops behind her net, waiting for the breakout to occur. She chips it off the boards to Gowdy. Gowdy, saucer pass looking for Balog, but she couldn't control that. Frederick goes down low, looking for Jones, but Lewis is there to intercept for the Beavers. Looking for Gowdy was Grimstad, and the Beavers are going to be circled back in their own zone. Grimstad is going to take it herself. Behind the net, finds Gowdy. Gowdy, stretch feed looking for Balog, but the Beavers get it out. And the Cougars are back into the zone. Shelby Tornado is going to take no chances. She'll cover up and hang on to the Beavers. We'll change up the lines on all 5. Carly Frederick on the draw against Wickham. She wins it. It goes back for Anderson. Christensen down low. Shelby Tornado has not been that busy after facing 11 shots in the first period. She's only got 5 shots this period. Shots are 5-5 this period. Out front, nice pad save by Kuznel off of Sammy Jo Henry. She almost had her 7th of the season. Mackenzie Balog in to take the draw for Minot State. She wins the draw, back for Wiggness. Wiggness fires a shot into the glove. Easy save by Kuznel. 6:04 to go in the second period. Beavers still lead 4-1. Balog against Tosh. Tosh can't win the draw. Wiggness across for Enns. Enns can't keep it in. She's going to have to circle back in her own zone. She's over the red line, try to get it deep. Tosh gets it back for McHugh. McHugh is intercepted by Balog, and here comes Mackenzie Balog. Over for Gowdy, lets it rip and fires a shot. Grimstad has a chance, but McHugh read that well and tied up her stick. Here's Charles. Chips it high in the airs. Ends. Steps up on her man. That was Charles looking to get it into the zone. Balog getting hooked behind by Tosh. And Gowdy gets it through center. McHugh gets hooked down by Gowdy. And the Beavers are going to go to the penalty kill once again. .5:12 to go. Cougars looking to cut the lead in half. Frederick in to take the draw out there with Jones and Christensen. Anderson controls on the point across for McHugh. McHugh lets it go directly wide up front for Jones, and that's blocked by Bjarnason. Jones looking for McHugh again. Pressured by Sammy Jo Henry. It's a 2-on-1 short-handed. Here's Sammy Jo Henry downloading across for Kennedy Schmidt. She gets rubbed out and knocked down by McHugh. And the Cougars regain possession. Here is number 17, Carly Frederick. She controls to Christensen. Christensen controls to Frederick. Now Christensen behind the net. Controls. Christensen out front. Has some room to skate. Toe drags. Takes a shot. And Christensen was stood up in front. Slow to get up. She's going to go right to the bench. She's shaken up. Holding her head. She's going to go right to the locker room. Anderson waiting for the breakout to start. 30 seconds to go on Gowdy's penalty. Anderson, quick up to Alderson. Now here's Bodie. Bodie, nice move around end. She's going to hit the brakes, go back to Alderson. Now Bodie. Bodie with the puck. Looking for Tosh, but that's intercepted and rifled back in deep by Anderson. Clarissa Lewis gets it as far as center, and that will do it for Gowdy's penalty. Even strength are the Beavers. Bodie finds McHugh, or McIntosh, excuse me. Denby now. Jasmine Denby rings it in deep, ends. Controls for Bergeron. Bergeron couldn't control it. Now she does, but she's not going to win the race. Bodie chips it up for Lauren Bright. That's going to be icing as Clarissa Lewis is back to touch up for Minot State. 2:43 to go in the second period. First, Balog with a shot off the draw. Probably upset with herself there. She probably had more time to pick a spot. Shot that one prematurely. They win the draw, goes back for McHugh. Mariah McHugh controls behind the net. She finds number 17, Carly Frederick. Frederick gets it deep, and Bjarnason looking for Wignes. Wignes for Bjarnason. Bjarnason up the wall to Gowdy. Gowdy looking for Balog, but that's too far for her. Mariah McHugh. 2 minutes to go in the second period. She finds Charles. Charles trying to get into the Beavers zone, but Gabby Wignes is there to intercept. She turns it over. Anderson in from the point, takes a shot. Tornado in the butterfly, makes the save, and she'll hang on with no rebound. .151 to go in the second period. Tornado has been perfect with 7 saves this second period. Doherty in to take the draw. She can't win it. Goes around for Bergeron. Bergeron wearing the bubble instead of the cage. A few, including Sammy Jo Henry out there, wear that bubble. Carissa Lewis finds Bergeron. Bergeron, nice pass to Sammy Jo Henry, but it was too hot for her to handle. She couldn't control the pass. She gets it on the right side here. She gets it up for Wickham. Wickham is intercepted by Jones. Steph Jones. And Bergeron rings it in deep. 1:13 to go in the first period. Wickham. Brooke Mead can't hold it in. That might be enough for icing. No, it won't. Final minute to play in the second period. The Beavers lead 4-1. Clarissa Lewis is going to take a rush. Fires a shot on net. Easy save for Kuznel. She'll hang on. Still have yet to see number 10, Sam Christensen, return to the ice after colliding in front with a Beaver forward. We'll keep an eye on that. Ballog can't win the draw. Goes across for Anderson. Anderson gets it for Bodie. Gowdy drops for Ballog. Ballog has some time to walk through. Fires a shot that went off the outside of the post. Hit the netting. Alderson gets it through center. Wignes has some time to control for the puck, and it comes to Ballog. Ballog goes to ends. Ballog is really excellent at supporting her defense. She's a really good two-way center. Tosh gets it up as Bodie has a breakaway. Blair Bodie. Ballog chasing her down, and a good job on the back check by Mackenzie Ballog. Just when I was talking about her excellent two-way play, she shows why she is exactly that. Good chance for the Cougars to get within 2, but an excellent effort on Ballog on the back check to keep it a 4-1 score. We'll take a break, and we will head to the second intermission for the Thrifty White Jog Intermission Report. I'm Blake Friars. This is Beavers Hockey.
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services, make your event pro style.
At Premier Chiropractic, we are dedicated to achieving the best results possible for our patients through the most cutting-edge advances in natural healthcare today. Improving movement, function, and health, improving life.
Call to schedule your appointment today.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Vibetta Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Systems go for lunch. Frequent supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza.
Hi, my name is Marshall Kanam. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. It's time to make sure your holiday gifts arrive on time and unbroken. It's why at the UPS store we offer our pack and ship guarantee. We can pack, ship, insure your item, and get it there on time. 100% guaranteed. If anything were to happen, you're covered, and so is your package. So ship away for the holiday. For the finest in packing and shipping, the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Vibetta Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Beavers lead 4-1 after 2. I'm now pleased to welcome into the booth, joining me for the third period, Noah Grant. Played for the Botno in college and played for high school. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You know, it's great to have somebody along with me. Kind of gets poured up here, but kind of talk to me about growing up playing hockey and playing hockey in Botno.
Yeah, it was a really good experience. You know, small town kid through and through. My dad actually was really instrumental. He coached me all through when I was younger, and I was able to, you know, be able to translate that knowledge. You know, as I got older, he was able to watch the games, and I was able to, you know, play high school, and he essentially got to see, you know, his finished product, you know, on the ice, which was good. But playing in a small town, it's good, especially when you get to play bigger towns like Minot. You get to kind of see how you stack up. You get to understand how you're doing. You know, if you might not have the numbers, you know, that a town that Minot may have, it just gives you an opportunity to show that if you really do have some skilled players, that not having that many players, you can still be good. You can still contend with teams that are bigger, and it was a great experience, and I was happy to play. 19 years is a long time to be able to do something, so it's a gift. It really is.
You miss playing the game?
I do miss playing the game. As we talked before, I take a lot of classes. Otherwise, I think I would have a chance to play here at Minot State. So it's bittersweet to let the life aspect take over and let the school aspect take over. But you know what? Fell in love with the game ever since I was a kid, and you know, we'll never not be in love with it.
Talking about this game tonight, Vanessa Grimstad gets a natural hat trick in the first period. How special is she out there?
She's a phenomenal player to watch. She's got a really nice skill set, really quick set of hands, and really great hockey sense. And you know, for her to be able to set the tone for her team like that, you know, it's huge for the Beavers, especially playing a team as good as ACC. You know, it's good for them, you know, to be able to get off to a good start. And she's definitely just one of the weapons that they have offensively that can really contribute in big situations.
Brooke Mead was their captain last year. I know you've seen some games in ACC. Talk about how awkward that would be for a player to play against her former team.
Yeah, exactly. There's pros and cons to that, of course. The pro is that you kind of know the tendencies of what's going on, especially, you know, the systems and that sort of thing. The cons is the cons happen to be that they know what you like to do. They know your specialty. They know, you know, what makes you tick and what you're not so strong at. So, you know, for her, I guess, I'm sure it's something that's bittersweet, but embrace the challenge. And hey, ACC is not your team anymore, so you're a Minot State Beaver now, and you know, all of that goes out the window, and you got to focus on the task at hand. You being a player, what do you think the biggest message is for head coach Ryan Miner to his team heading into the third period? Just stay pat with what you're doing. Try to continue to control the play. When the Beavers have been able to control the play, obviously they're controlling the pace of the game. And when they're having trouble getting pucks out of the zone, they're hemmed into their zone, and they're giving Assiniboine a chance to climb back into this hockey game. And if you can make the simple plays, get pucks off the glass, get pucks through the neutral zone, and take it zone by zone, you're going to have a lot of success. And you know, it's a 3-goal lead. If you're doing the simple things, you know, the result should translate as such. So, you know, you yourself playing the power play in your time playing hockey, what do you think the Beavers need to work on during their power play? They seem to be struggling a little bit. Yeah, anytime any power play is struggling, whether it be, you know, women's college hockey, the National Hockey League, the biggest thing is when you're struggling, go back to the basics. Go back to when you're not getting pucks moved east to west or high to low. Start getting traffic in front and start getting pucks to the net. If you can do that and go back to the simple things, good things will happen. Good things happen when you shoot the puck. Ah, that's right. When you shoot the puck and go to the net, you're able to create second chance opportunities. You know, it bodes well for your success as a team if you're struggling with the finer, you know, finesse aspects of a power play. So I hear you're a Minnesota Wild fan. Is that for when you've grown up, or you just always been a Wild fan? Yep, always have. A lot of my family is from Minnesota, so I guess it just kind of translated to the only, you know, National Hockey League team that's pretty close. So, you know. Who's your favorite player? My favorite player is Jason Zucker. Jason Zucker, yeah, he's a good player. I think he's very underrated. Very underrated, extremely fast. Yeah, you know, I'm a Canucks fan, and I mean, we've had a few rough few years, and
who came within one game of winning the Stanley Cup in 2011. It's been downhill ever since that. But well, I mean, you're a big UND fan. How good is Brock Besser?
Brock Besser is pretty good, and you know, especially with Brock Besser and Pedersen as well, they've got a lot of young talent that you know, with any team that's rebuilding, you know, there comes a time where your talent's gonna start to stockpile and start to pool and start to shine. And you know, Brock Besser is a prime example of that. One of the most natural goal scorers I've ever seen. I mean,
You watch a lot of games with him at UND?
I did, and I don't want to be in front of that shot when I'm blocking that. I'm sorry. You know,
see his goal against Tampa Bay?
Beautiful.
Rocking him. He's been snake bitten to start the year. I mean, he's been gripping the stick a little tight. The media in Vancouver, you know, they're giving him a tough time, and I mean, finally pulled through, and they won that game 4-1.
Yep, and you know, he's coming off that back injury too. So you know, it's like anything; it can take a little while. That's a pretty serious injury for him to come back from, and you know, he's a goal scorer. He's proven it through and through, and I think he'll have no trouble. You know, once he gets on a hot streak, you know, the NHL better look out.
Talking about that injury, you being a player, where is your stance on doors being in on the bench or being taken out? Are they really necessary?
I think they're necessary from the standpoint of, especially if you have, ironically enough, injuries where you have to have guys walk through and they can't get over the boards and stuff like that. However, it'd be nice to see something where don't open unless you have to.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you look at the NHL, and even in college for the Beavers, they all hop over the boards. Yep. I mean, they don't. I mean, really, the doors are there for the trainers and a stretcher at any serious issue. But I mean, like, you would hate to see a player like Brock Besser or Sidney Crosby get their career cut short because they got hit into an open door. I mean, you just hate to see that. But thanks for coming on. You'll be on for the third period. We will take another short break when we're back for the third period action. This is Beavers Hockey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Honest Service Soccer game.
I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
ProStyleProduction.com. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network has been made possible by IMM, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Premier Chiropractic, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, Souris Valley Dental, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Thrifty White Drug, Duffy's Hockey and Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Pimento Orthodontics, Bremer Bank, Minot Hockey Boosters, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, First International Bank and Trust, Tecta America Dakotas, Elevation, First Western Bank and Trust, and Pro Style Production DJ Services. Stay up to date with the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network at ProStyleProduction.com.
Just about set here for the third period puck drop in the Magic City for a 1 o'clock matinee start. The home opener for Minot State University Beavers. They lead this one 4-1. Shots on goal are 19 apiece. Having Shelby Tornado back there, how big is that for a decoy that has 4 freshmen on there?
It's a good confidence boost. It allows you to relax a little bit. You know, you obviously don't want to make mistakes in the game of hockey, but if you make them, knowing that you have that extra layer of security is always huge. And with a 3-goal lead, of course, it's a good element for the Beavers to have right now.
Frederick now controls, takes a shot. Tornado with a save, rebound, it's loose, and Frederick couldn't pull the trigger on the other side. It's held in. Here's Bergeron. The Minot North Dakota native finds Sammy Joe Henry. Henry looking for Bergeron, and that is wide of Q-Cell's stick side. Sammy Joe Henry and Bergeron control behind that out front. Bergeron fires a shot, that's blocked. It comes back for ends, lets it go, fires a shot. It looked like that hit a man in front. Frederick finds Christensen. She's out there for her first shift. She's being slow to get up. Clarissa Lewis back in for the Beavers. The freshman defenseman takes a shot, stopped by Q-Cell, and she hangs on.
One of the most important things here for Minot State as well is, like I said before, controlling the pace. If they can control the pace of this period, the outcome should be in their favor.
For sure, you know, they get pucks on net, and that's what they did in the first period. They exploded in the first about 15 minutes. They really controlled play. Mackenzie Balog wins the draw for Bjarnason. Bjarnason across. Takes a shot. That one is whistled wide. Bjarnason holds it in. That shot was shot by Wigness on the right side. Grimstad, Balog, and Taryn Holland, who is out there for her first shift of the afternoon. Balog up front for Holland. Her sister actually played here for the last 3 years, a defenseman who unfortunately couldn't play this season as she had school in Minnesota to attend. Mackenzie Balog, MVP last year, picking up right where she left off. 12 points already this year, eh?
Yeah, she's, again, another dynamic player. You know, her and Grimstad, just an example of the talent pool that this Minot State team has to offer.
Wickham wins the draw, back for Bergeron. Sammy Joe Henry holds it in. Wickham is intercepted by McIntosh. McIntosh and Christensen out there right now for the Cougars. McIntosh giving chase. Sammy Joe Henry also there to intercept. She lifts the stick. Here's Wickham now. Wickham controls behind the net. Haley Wickham, the freshman, cuts in front, fires a shot. That one went wide over the blocker of Kunsel. That one went off of the end glass. It looked like it hit a wire. We're going to face off inside the Cougar zone.
Again, going back to a previous point, more sustained pressure by Minot State. You see the defenseman pitching in, and you know, you kind of see a tendency, especially teams with a 3-goal lead in the third period, to sit back, but Minot State's not doing that, and they're controlling the play right now.
Excellent point there. Here's Lewis off the draw. Lewis goes down low for Gowdy. She chips it to Grimstad. Grimstad back for Gowdy, but it was at her reach. Number 9, Alex Tosh, can't get it out. She gets it back for her captain, Mariah McHugh. McHugh for number 15, Alyssa Alderson, looking for Charles, but it goes for Gabby Wigness. Grimstad let it go for Balog, but McHugh is back for the Cougars. Good pressure there by Balog, and it comes for Lewis. Lewis down low for Gowdy, back for Balog. She lets it go. It's tipped in front, but right into the glove of Quinsell. 17-14 to go here in the third period. Shots on goal are 20 apiece. Frederick against Kennedy Schmidt on the draw to the right of Kunsel. Here is Keenan looking to pressure the captain, McHugh. McHugh comes out behind the net for number 10. That was Christensen. Christensen, if you're just joining us, took a nasty collision in front. She was slow to get up. She missed the rest of the period, but it's good to see her back.
It is. And this line's been playing well all night. And of course, when you can keep that line intact and keep them rolling, again, it usually leads to success if you can sustain this kind of pressure.
Haley Anderson's a pretty dynamic defenseman for the Cougars. She's pretty smooth skating D-man, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, really quick set of feet. Just creates opportunities with her feet, and yeah, a really dynamic player to watch.
Goes back for Blair Bodie. Blair Bodie gets up for Erica McIntosh, goes out front as the captain, Sammy Jo Henry, is taken down. That was Schmidt that's slow to get up. Out front, takes a shot. That one went off of Tornado's pad, and she keeps that out. Steph Jones up front, wide open as McIntosh, topped by Tornado. And they pile up in front. That's Shelby Tornado's biggest save of the night.
Extremely big save. Breakdown in defensive coverage by Minot State. All started with a good rush by ACC coming through the zone. And yeah, what a way for Tornado to bail out her team on that one.
McIntosh with a glorious opportunity. Wide open in the slot. Tornado comes up huge. Balog against Doherty on the draw. Excuse me, that's Alex Tosh. Alex Tosh won the draw originally, but a good second effort there by Balog to lift the stick and get it back to Enns. Grimstad looking for Enns. Enns pops it for Grimstad. Balog knocks that down with her glove. Flip pass looking for Grimstad, but that was out of her reach. Anderson back for Pascal. Pascal was looking for Charles. Balog is going to go back to her own zone. Pass to D. Ends for Gowdy. Gowdy chips it up for Grimstad. Grimstad couldn't reach that pass, and now here's Charles. Rachel Charles dances her way through. Fires a shot blocked by Lewis. And now Grimstad is battling with Tosh. Lewis also there. Lewis is one of the freshmen of this 2018-19 class. She has the puck now. 15-20 to go in the third period. The Beavers with a commanding 3-goal lead. Ends looking for Grimstad. The Beavers getting hemmed in here. Balog getting hooked on her right side. Looking to get it out as it comes to the captain, McHugh. Ends gonna try the right side. Sam Christensen covers. ACC pressuring, trying to get within two. Nice block by Grimstad. She's off to the races, but she's gassed at the end of a shift. And McHugh gets back for ACC. Here's Bodie. Bodie, as Brooke Mead, the former Cougar, holds the line momentarily. It's back for Wickham. She feeds Bergeron. Nice play there by Bjarnason. That look out, that one looked like it hit the backup goaltender, Jaden Flexhawk.
And there we're starting to see the flip side of Assiniboine starting to force the pressure back on Minot State. Of course, you know, with 15 minutes left, down by 3, I wouldn't be surprised if you would see ACC start to make a push here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point. I mean, you know, you got to get something going here. You don't got time is not on their side at all. So you got to try see if you can get one and see if you can get some momentum. Bergeron protects the puck, gets hauled down, and do you like that call if you're a Assiniboine right there?
No, it's one of those you know, penalties at any point in the juncture. You know, make it hard to get back into a hockey game, but one of those where it's, you know, of course, right next to the bench at the blue line, it's not a high danger scoring area with a bunch of bodies. So, you know, it happened. They got to move forward, and they have a penalty to kill. There's nothing you can do about it except move forward.
You got to give credit to Bergeron there for keep moving her feet there and forcing the issue for sure.
Yep, absolutely.
She remains out there with Gowdy and Wickham. Wickham in to take the draw. The Beavers trying to get something going here on the power play. Grimstad back for Bjarnason. Bjarnason across. Errant pass looking for Brooke Mead. She has to escape the zone. Here is Bergeron. Bergeron controls, hits the brakes. Goes down low looking for Grimstad, but that's read well by Charles. Tornado out to stop the puck. And Bjarnes is going to have to hurry as number 19, Alyssa Alderson, was all over her. A shorthanded chance here. Takes a shot, top by Tornado, rebound, goes through the crease. ACC almost got a shorthanded opportunity there.
Again, that goes back to that sustained pressure too. You're starting to see ACC start to take a little bit more chances, especially on the penalty kill as well.
Bergeron, bank pass for Wickham. It goes through her skates. Back for Anderson, stretch pass here. Looking for, it's going to be no icing as they're on the penalty kill. That was Frederick Anderson, who almost had a scoring chance for ACC. Enns is going to let it go for Sammy Jo Henry. Finds Balog. Mackenzie Balog hits the brakes. Goes up top for Enns. Balog on the half wall. Up top. Enns lets it go. Fires a shot. That one went wide. And Kunsel is going to take no chances. She'll cover up. For the Beavers here, up 4-1. Do you think it's just a little bit about just fine-tuning? I mean, I think the Beavers' power play has been good tonight. They're just not getting the scoring chances.
Yep, and that all starts, with just getting that repetition, getting chances. If you're on the power play, that means you're drawing penalties, and that means that you're controlling the pace of the game, which is a good element to start with.
That shot was whistled wide by Henry. She has the puck again. Takes a shot that's blocked in front, high off the glass. And number 2, Danielle Pascal, gets it all the way down the ice. You have to hurry. The Cougars are right on it. That's Lauren Blight trying to get something going and get the Cougars back within 2. It's intercepted at the line. Here's Sam Christensen trying to walk through. They're offside. She tags up as Clarissa Lewis is back for the Beavers. She'll get it across to Enns. Enns finds Henry. Henry to Keenan. Keenan gets it deep. That's going to be no icing. The Beavers start a line change. Keenan, hard work. Here's Wignes. She turns it over for Charles. Charles trying to chip it across of Gabby Wignes. Or, excuse me, that's Brooke Mead. She controls the puck now for the Beavers. Brooke Mead gets it over center. And Grimstad is after it. Grimstad out there with Schmidt and Keenan. A little bit of a different look here for Ryan Miner. McHugh controls, pickpocketed by Grimstad. Keenan trying to poke the puck loose. Grimstad flips it down low for Schmidt. Keenan and McHugh get tangled up there. That pass was looking for Alderson. As Bjarnason is going to step up off the line. Dumps it in deep. McHugh back. 10:37 to go. It's been a pretty quick game, I must say.
Yeah, Minot State's doing a really nice job right now of limiting their mistakes, just getting pucks in deep, doing the simple plays that they need to do, and ACC can't score if they're in their own end. So,
good point. Number 40, Enns. Bergeron, as the Beavers are back looking for more. Bergeron drops for Henry. She hits the brakes, goes towards the puck, and she gets it down low. Number 11, McIntosh finds Denby. Denby for Jones. Jones looking to split the D. In all alone, Jones stopped by Tornado. Denby back to the point. McIntosh, the two running give and go. Denby, McIntosh fires a shot blocked by Enns, and Bergeron is there to clear it out of danger. Bergeron, nice move to get away from a Cougar. Oh, she steps up and just ran into Denby. That's a little bit of a size mismatch for sure. Lewis now in deep for the Beavers. The defenseman pressuring, and McIntosh is not going to let her get up, as the refs are going to let him play on, and Denby controls for the Cougars. It's intercepted at the line by Gowdy, and Jones spins off of Balog. Jones taking her to the net. Balog with a good job of keeping her to the outside. in eliminating anything inside of the zone. Gabby Wigness gets it up for Grimstad. Grimstad up for Gowdy. Gowdy takes it on the backhand. Back out front, nobody home as Balog was late entering the zone. Number 8, Lauren Blight will control it for the Cougars. Brooke Mead for Grimstad. Grimstad just going to flip it into the neutral zone and head off on a change. 8:20 to go here in the third period. The Beavers still lead 4-1. Tornado wants to play on as she steers that into the corner. That's just her not covering up there is just let's just get this game over with already.
Yep. Could have gone either way with that one, but that's the decision she went with.
Number 15, Alderson, controls behind the net, passes up front for Pascal. Pascal back for Alderson. A good stick there by Wickham to knock that out of the zone, and the Cougars got to retreat. Just make sure you stick around. I'll be doing the men's game tonight at 7:30. They have a rematch with the Utah Utes. Last night, the Beavers won big, 10-2. And finally, the offense breaks out. Did you get a chance to watch that game last night?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime, obviously, you get your offense rolling. Obviously, a welcome addition to any hockey arsenal for a team. So it's good to see them be able to get on the board, and hopefully they can replicate that again tonight.
Yeah, for sure. You know, for a Beavers team that's been faced with a lot of adversity, they've lost already 2 games this year. That's the most they have lost in the last 4 years. So it's a young team, and we'll hope they can repeat last night. It was pretty fun to watch. Kennedy Schmidt gets it back for Lewis. Lewis lets it go from the point, steered aside by Kuznel. Mackenzie Balog looking to go out front for Vanessa Grimstad, and Kuznel gets a quick whistle as she didn't entirely have that one covered.
Yep, fortunate whistle on that one.
Kuznel, how would you rank her play tonight? Obviously, she had a tough start to the game, but she's really bounced back here in the second and third period.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think ACC has bounced back as a whole. And that's also to say Shelby Tornado's played a fantastic game. ACC has had their chances, but the scoreboard is partly indicative of just the fantastic play of Tornado. Not to say that the other goaltender hasn't played well, but Tornado has been standing on her head so far.
Here's Anderson, going to take matters in her own hands. Pinching in from the point, Oliver Balog. And Balog gets it to Gowdy. Gowdy has time. She finds Vanessa Grimstad, chips it around of Blair Bodie, but she took a spill there over the blue line. Gowdy after Christensen. Christensen is pressured, goes off of the boards and can't get it out. Gowdy looking for Balog. Balog lets it go for Wigness. She fires a shot into the glove. Easy save for Kuznel. She'll hang on with no rebound with 5:53 to go in the third period.
Yep, chance-taking time here for ACC. They need something. They need a momentum builder. They need a lucky bounce. They need a puck off a body or something like that to get back in this hockey game.
Around what time do you think they'll start to maybe think about pulling the goaltender down by 3?
I would say probably the 2:30, maybe even the 3-minute mark. I mean, depends on the coaching staff and what they feel they're comfortable with. But
remember when Patrick Waugh was coaching, he pulled his goalie with 10 minutes left on. A lot of innovations for that too.
Yep.
Oh, Penley coming up to ACC. That's going to put a major dent in any comeback. ACC is going to get called for body contact.
Yep,
and if they pull their goalie, it's going to be 5-on-5 still. So that eliminates the man advantage.
Yep, pretty ill-timed penalty, but again, you got to work with what you have, and it's gut check time for ACC. They've got to make something happen if they want to have a chance at getting back in this game, and it just got a whole lot harder with the penalty.
Sammy Jo Henry on the draw.
That's McIntosh giving its body checking. A Beavers fan
Balog controls on the point. Across, ends with a shot. Nice save there by Kuznel. I mean, on this, it's a little bit of different power play. They got the defenseman Carissa Lewis up front providing net support. They got Balog on the point. What do you think of that?
Yeah, just a little different look. Obviously, if you're Minot State right now, you're using this power play to put this game out of reach. So
For sure.
a little different look from what they had before.
Ends across. Up front, they shoot, and Gowdy couldn't put it in. She went back to the point, but Ends couldn't control. 5:13 to go in the third period. Beavers lead big, 4-1. Sammy Jo Henry finds Lewis. Lewis has a lot of room to skate. She takes it into the zone. Lewis going to take it behind the net. Protects the puck away from Anderson. Sammy Jo Henry up top for Balog. Balog lets it go through traffic. Nice save. Rebound, and Lewis couldn't put it home. Ends. Gets it back for Balog. Ends. The two run a give and go, and a good pressure there by number 19, Aaron Doherty. To intercept that, Aaron pass, and the Beavers have to regroup. 4:34 to go in the third period. Balog by herself. Nice move to get around number 6, Blair Bodie. Here's Bergeron. Back down low for Balog. Balog lifts the stick of Bodie, gets the stick caught in the gloves. No arm goes up though. McHugh gets it as far as center. Bjarnason gets it for Bergeron. Bergeron gets it to Wickham. Wickham back up to the point. Here's Wiggness. Wiggness lets it go. Blocked. Rebound. Bergeron is stopped by Kuznel. Wiggness again. Takes a shot through traffic. It hit Wickham in front. And that's going to do it for the Beavers power play. They had a couple good scoring opportunities but couldn't get anything going. Number 8, Lauren Blight now into the zone. Intercepted by Gabby Wiggness. She finds Sammy Jo Henry. Wickham at the end of a shift. Going to stay out there with Grimstad. Wickham now gets it off the drop pass. Wickham with Henry going to the net up front. Nice deflection there by Anderson. Wickham gets it deep, and now we'll head off on a change with 3 minutes to go. Balog right back out there. Cycles down low for Jo Henry. Sammy Jo Henry, that is. Sammy Jo Henry now at the puck. Fires a shot off of the mask of Kuznel, and she hangs on with the glove at 2:47 to go. Beavers, there's some good opportunities there.
Yep, another good set of zone time for them. And obviously, with the lead they have, they're content with this. They're content to just hang around in the offensive zone, create chances, because that means they don't have to defend.
We got a good 1-2 punch with Sammy Jo Henry and Mackenzie Ballard. They're actually out there together with a shift right now. They were 1-2 in scoring for their team last year, and they're looking to do that again this year. Wiggness with a shot, tipped in front, stopped by Kuznel, back to Gowdy. Wiggness back to Gowdy. She controls on the half wall, looking for Wiggness again, and Balog's going to intercept, looking for Henry. Balog fires a shot, nice save. Goal, it's in! Gowdy puts it in top corner, and it's 5-1 Minot State.
What a phenomenal shot, and that's all about creating second chance opportunities. With the pressure that they've had, getting pucks on net, the seal is bound to break at some point, and that's just another good job of driving the net by the Minot State crew.
It's all about rebounds and second chances, like you mentioned. Balog puts that one on net, and Beth Ann Gowdy, right place, right time.
Yep, absolutely. And going to the net hard. You go to the net, you get rewarded.
Beth Ann Gowdy picks up her first goal of the season, second point of the season also, as the Beavers have put this game out of reach. Bergeron now with 2:16 to go.
Don Percent Motors brings you that MSU Beavers scoring.
Bergeron battling with two Cougars. McHugh controls. Wickham behind the net.
Sammy Jo Henry. Also assisting number 15, Mackenzie Ballog.
Mackenzie Ballog and Sammy Jo Henry pick up assists on Gowdy's first of the season. Number 8 now, here's Blight. Blight for the Cougars, dumps it in deep. Minute and 30 to go in the Beavers home opener. They're looking to improve. They are, I should say, not looking to, they are going to improve to 4-0 on the season. An excellent start for Minot State.
Absolutely. Don't sleep on ACC, though. I'd imagine they're going to bring a better effort tomorrow, and we might have a barn burner.
Yeah, would be nice to see for sure. I mean, you like to see closer games. I mean, the game last night, I mean, it's fun to watch for fans, but I mean, to call a 10-2 game, it's not really entertaining. I'd rather call a 3-2 game in overtime like they just had against Jamestown, or the game at 2-1 in overtime against Illinois. I mean, they're just a lot funner to call, more entertaining. I mean, the goals are good. You know, they're a good confidence booster, but I mean, it's always good for the fans too.
Absolutely, and I expect, like I said, I expect a tighter contest tomorrow. You know, both goaltenders did play extremely well. You know, it's hard when you have a player that, you know, scores a natural hat trick within the first 10 minutes of a game. It's, you know, it puts the team back on their heels right away, and I think if ACC is able to manage the puck a little bit more effectively and have a better start tomorrow, I think we're going to have a real tight contest and could be anyone's game.
Absolutely, for sure. Number 9, Kennedy Schmidt out there. She wins the draw, and she goes across for Gabby Wignes. She turns it over. Sam Christensen with Steph Jones going to the net, looking to hit the trailer, but it was out of her reach. Taryn Holland. Out there, her sister, Tyler Holland, like I mentioned, played on this team for 3 years. She was a good, smooth skating defenseman. She could have played this year, but that's a big hole, and I think Brooke Mead is going to step in well and replace her this year.
Yep, absolutely. And personally watching Brooke play, I mean, she's got a lot of tools in her toolbox. Very nice skill set, and is going to fit in really well.
Yeah, it's nice to get a defenseman like that coming from having 2 years of experience in the ACHA, and pretty much a senior, and it'd be good to have her in a Minot State uniform for the next 3+ years. Just about done this game, and that will do it. Minot State will win this one. All but done but the handshakes. The Beavers win 5-1, outshoot the Cougars 34 to 24. Shelby Tornado makes 23 saves in the win. And Kuznel will stop 29 in the loss. Buffalo Wild Wings postgame show is next. This is Beavers Hockey on the Beaver Radio Network.
Go for lunch, frequent supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza.
It's time for the Buffalo Wild Wings postgame show with all the stats, analysis, and wing sauce you can handle. Let's return to the press box with Blake Friars.
Are you ready?
Beavers win their home opener 5-1. They will play the Cougars again tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the second of back-to-back games here. You only joined me for the third period, but what did Minot State do in that third period that solidified them the win?
They didn't take their foot off the gas. They had offensive pressure right from the get-go. I believe when we started the period, the shots were 19-19, and by the end of the period, they were 34-24. So that shows, you know, just because you have a big lead doesn't mean that you should sit back. And Minot State took that offensive pressure, ran with it, and as a result, they got a big team win.
For sure, you know, that previewing the men's hockey game, they're coming off a big emotional win, their home opener against Jamestown. and then even a bigger win against Illinois, the team that beat them in the national tournament last year. And then the offense explodes for 10 against Utah. They got the Utes tonight. You think there'll be a little bit of a tighter game tonight?
I think from Utah's perspective, they'd certainly hope so. And again, it all just depends how good they are at refining. You know, offenses, you know, from time to time, they're bound to have good games. Can they sustain and replicate that kind of effort, or, you know, was it a one-off? And hopefully for them, they're able to create more offensive opportunities like they did last night, but, you know, we'll see.
And a 10-2, it kind of jumps out at me. You know, they got beat 15-2 in Jamestown, 10-2 last night. They beat UNLV 4-1, and it kind of just shocks me that we get that kind of result. But that time again is at 7:30 tonight. Pre-game show will start around 7 o'clock, and me and Noah Grant will have the call for you at 7:30. This is Beavers Talk and the Beaver Radio Network. Beavers, Lady Beavers, I should say, win 5-1, outshoot the Cougars 34-24. I'm Blake Friars, joined by Noah Grant in the third period, saying good afternoon, and we will see you again on ProStyleProductions.com at 7:30 for the call of the Utah Utes versus the Minot State Beavers. Minot State Beavers looking for their 4th win in a row. That's all I have for you today.